Cigarettes on cigarettes. My mama think I stink. I got burn holes in my hoodies. All my homies think it stink. I miss my cocoa butter kisses. My cocoa butter kisses were apologies. Sweet shea, coconut, and Colgate mixed together in an attempt to hide the stench of menthols like family secrets. My mother loved us more than she loved herself, so we got secondhand clothes before secondhand smoke because she was kind enough to fight her demons outside. But she never tried to hide the aftermath of her battles from us, so we cleaned wine out of glasses like blood off of swords. And my mother was a military child. She knows how to fight wars, and my father, he waged them with her. And even when they weren't lovers, they were brothers in arms, and they tried to shield me and my brother from harm, but nobody escapes this war zone. So genetic post-traumatic stress weave my mother's monsters and my daddy's devils into the cotton of my pants. I guess you could say it's in my genes. And my parents fought them with tobacco and drinking, but the weapons they wielded left them weakened. So I found a better way to fight these demons. I beat them with blunt instruments. The only time I don't have to carry on their baggage is when I am a pilot and when jet blue flames meet Mary Jane. Well, I guess you could say I work for United because I can kick anybody off this flight I want. What I'm trying to say is my demons, they can't get high with me. My no-fly list includes internalized self-hate, externalized self-doubt, and a brain that hides contempt behind wit and calls it clever. But when it's just me and Mary, I've never felt better, and there's enough gas to keep this plane in the sky forever. See, I had to grow up to understand addiction. It took one semester to understand that they sold freedom by the gram. Nobody warned me that addiction could come in dime bags, but I remember that addiction is just devotion to release, and it runs through my blood. See, my family's DNA desires freedom a little more than others, and for it, we will go to war. My mother and father have had fortnights to fight their battles, but mine are just getting started. And I pray I have the strength to finish them. See, everybody has monsters, but mine are cigarettes on cigarettes. My mama think I stink. I got burn holes in my hoodies. All my homies think it stink. I miss my cocoa butter kisses. I think we're all addicted. Alright, so I want to shout out my mama. She don't smoke cigarettes no more. I love her. That poem, shout out my daddy, shout out my family, shout out my friends, shout out Greensboro, shout out Virginia. We all lit. The pandemic is crazy, right? So I used to have poems on deck. I used to be able to come with them things ready, hot and ready. 4 or 5 poems. I don't do that shit no more. I've been inside. So I'm about to read this next one. But we're gonna read it. We're gonna read it clean, right? I used to find pleasure in getting close enough to the sun to burn, letting the pain caress me the color of a night sky. When I grew tired of being engulfed, I found a home on the moon, found comfort in her craters. I've learned that Mars is a dusty red boring as fuck, that Uranus is really as wet as they say it is. I guess this is the freedom that a spaceship affords. The last time I left Earth, I left for years. I watched the sun like an ex-lover, stared into her light until I was almost blind. I went swimming in Neptune and skating on Pluto. I smoked 6 backwoods in front of Jupiter, just to show that nigga what a gas giant really looks like. Witnessed water bottle filled with fumes the color of rocket smoke. Lit tips lift off like, have you ever seen a blunt launch from your lips? How it leaves your mouth looking landing pad and takes you somewhere no one else can reach. Your friends, onlookers from a safe distance, watching you leave and get closer to them at the same time. These days, there's something alien about having my feet on the ground. Something constricting about being caged below the clouds. I get serotonin anytime I'm able to enjoy the ambiance of a new planet, smile at the feeling of foreign soil or the flavor of a new atmosphere. I dream of dancing with the stars, two-stepping across the Milky Way. The best part about planet hopping is getting a solar system's worth of new beginnings. I know that each sparkle in the sky is a sunrise somewhere, the promise of a new day, an opportunity to witness someone else's tomorrow. I've learned that time is only another construct we chain ourselves to. I realize that difference is only unrealized similarities. That connection can be found anywhere you look, and separation only exists if you believe in it. I've seen the vast expanse of the galaxy. Can you imagine that every adventure has its own gravity? Something new to pull you in. Can you imagine waking up to a unique perspective every day? I have found a place. In broadening horizons, in trading perspectives, I have found a home. In seeing everything and belonging to nothing. In drifting with no goal but every destination, I have spread myself thin. Done seen too much, and just not enough to be still. Just enough to know that there is far more than meets the eye. Met just enough to know there's always somewhere better to be. Left too many parts of me in too many different places. There are those that fear silence. But I find solace in space. And all that vast and empty. That shit tough. That shit. It's really tough because really I ain't trying to lead you on. Told you from the start that I ain't trying to be your one. It's really tough because really I ain't trying to do you harm, but I see the way you act, it's got me feeling all alarmed. Like it's really tough because really we already said that this ain't that. Now you trying to hold my hand, gotta pull away my arm. Like if this ain't that, why you always getting mad because I ain't trying to kiss you back? Why I always push away? Say I'm always in my bag. Say you know that I'm a poet, why I gotta overthink shit, but I ain't overthinking. Baby, you been drinking so your truth is spilling out. Liquor got you wanting to go stupid at the mouth. You ain't trying to eat no food, but I ain't trying to be consumed. We in the middle of this bar, it's 20 niggas in this room, and I ain't even in the mood. Now I really got a curve, got me feeling kind of rude, but I'm also kind of fused, and it's tough because I won't trying to lead you on. Told you from the start that I ain't trying to do you harm. It's really tough because really I ain't trying to do you harm, but I see the way you act, it's got me feeling all alarmed. It's really tough because she just want to feel like she enough. Really tough because I could really give her what she need, except the fact that I already said that I'm in love with somebody that ain't really trying to be in love with me. But I could swear that we already said that this ain't that. So why you getting mad that I ain't trying to kiss you back? Why I always push away? Cause you say you need me close, and I ain't really sure that you not gonna get attached, and I ain't letting people close cause that shit is for the best. I done really made a mess. You ain't really want the stress. I could really do the most, but I know I got a ghost cause I can see your heart on your sleeve, and I ain't in a season for love. You giving me reasons to be on my demon, that's tough. Cause I am not trying to fuck. So even if I leave you screaming, I'm leaving because I am not on that time. Rough. Ask what you dreaming and you won't be dreaming. So what do you bring to the team? I have just been on my grind. We are not here for a vibe. Niggas do not hit my line unless they proven. Ain't really no space up in the squad for no new friends. Ain't really no space up in my life for no loose ends. Way too many sins in my heart for you to move in. She said that I said too much. I've been in my head too much, but baby girl, your touch don't really quiet down my thoughts. I need you to guide me when I'm lost, but you don't even understand my cost. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. My name is Hausson Byrd, and this has been super dope. Catch you next week. It's really tough because really I ain't trying to lead you on. Told you from the start that I ain't trying to be your one. It's really tough because really I ain't trying to do you harm, but I see the way you act, it's got me feeling all alarmed.